Yeah, we're back with Hugo and Architect of the West Kingdom. So let's see. I have now quite some resources which I can use to build stuff, which is good. But first, I probably want to get back some of my people. So I go to the town center. I pay one in the tech stand. Now I can do two things on the meeples. So let's see. I probably want to get rid of everything the quarry into forests because I don't think I need them currently. Maybe not the forest because the forest gives me a lot of things in King's Storehouse, but I can do this point anyway. And I pay another gold to do the action once more, and I get back them from the workshop because I don't really need that many in the workshop. And then I could do this again and get his things. I don't know what the rules are. If I think I have to pay once more, but I think I can then again from 2 locations. This is a little bit unclear for me. Because there's this weird rule. If you go to the town hall, players may capture from up to 2 locations in a single turn with 2 to 3 players, and solo play, which actually is the case, but only from 1 location. Each capture. So this is every capture action actually does that. So I can basically do this and then pay another one because it's from the second one. And I get another capture action, which I can do and capture this, these 2. So now it's his action. He goes to the King's Storehouse. Which he gains 2 virtues. So he gets low on meeples, so I have to sell these meeples sooner or later. So let's see, I could now go build some stuff. Let's go. I mean, Cathedral just gives me 3 points, and then it's just too expensive to probably go much higher. But how do I get gold? If I go to the mines now, I can get a gold. I need 3 builds to build the observatory, the carpenter's hut, and the hideout. Let's see if I have enough. So I need in total 5 clay, which I don't have. So I need 1 more clay, which is unfortunate. I need actually, maybe I don't want to build the hideout, but the hideout gives me 8 points instead of the 7 points. This could actually get me 8 points if I am going higher in the virtue track, which I could do. So this may be more beneficial to me. So I would need to get the gold. So I need 4 clay, which I have. I need 4 wood, which I have. I need 2 stone, which I have. I need 1 gold, which I don't have at the moment. So I probably go to get the gold now that I can. That's the Constantine's action. And he goes to the town center and captures the one with the most, which is the town center. So he has 1 left. So next turn, well, there's 2 turns left before he recaptures everything. So I can actually do some more things. So let's go into the guild hall and build the let's build the observatory, which is quite expensive, and I need a woodcarver, which I have, and I get a win or end of the game condition here. So this costs me 1 clay, 3 wood, a stone, and a gold. And that's built. And it's Constantine's turn, and with his last action, he goes again to the town center. Okay, if you find it, then which now this is the mines that he captures. So next turn he will get back all of his workers from everywhere except from the guild hall. So basically I just go now and get myself 5 coins. 3, 4, 5. So during his turn he gets all of his workers back. Shuffles this deck together, which there are now more guild hall cards, of course. But it's I don't think I care at the moment. So yeah. So that's his complete turn. It's just getting back everything, which is good for me because this leaves me one more turn to do something else. So I could go to the guild hall and build on the cathedral, which because I have a marble, so I can do that. I think getting the 8 resources is just completely bonkers. Since it's getting kind of there right now, maybe I also have to start thinking of going to the king's storehouse just so that I can do actually gain virtue, which gives me also some points. There isn't anything point generating currently on the apprentices thingy there, and actually I could get rid of the trickster, but the trickster basically just gives me a point by just going there, because the marble is a point. So, but which I lose and then gain again. Yeah, so I mean I could also go to the black market here and just look at some cards for a coin. But I don't have really resources to do that. I need more wood and clay anyway if I want to build anything anyway. If I really want to build a hideout, if I'm so inclined to do that. Basically wood, which costs me some actions actually to gather all of that. So let's go, or do I want to do? No, let's see. Let's go to the forest and get 2 wood. Maybe I built the guild. Maybe I'm able to build the hideout too. So let's see. And I get some more wood, then the storehouse is better for me anyway. So he goes to the town center, which is kind of crappy because he basically gets. So let's see. Mine, no king's storehouse, no town center, no forest. Yes, so he gets the ones from the forest. So for a merchant 2 coin, I can get back my captured workers, but I don't think I need to do that because I still have enough. But it's still unfortunate because it disrupted a bit the plans here. Oh well. So let's once again go to the forest. He goes to the guardhouse. So now he sells all of my people. So he goes to the guardhouse, and he takes one of the actions. So he frees all of his people, which he doesn't. Then he sells mine into prison and gets some marble for that. I could now build the hideout and just free them all for free instead of going there and actually getting 8 points for building that, which isn't that bad. But then I need to get once more into the thing. Yeah, I think I still be able to do some of it. It's a little bit, well, whatever. I don't really need. And he could trigger a black market reset, so which I don't care if I build first? Okay, let's go there. Let's build the hideout. So let's build that. So that costs me 1 clay, 3 wood, and 2 stone. Then I lose 2 virtue, which gets me back to 5. But then I can do an immediate action where I can just free all my people. And it gets me 8 points, of course. And then it's his turn again. And he goes to the guild hall, as I suspected. So he goes to the guild hall, which gets him to 20 points, which is kind of annoying. Discards nothing, gets a marble, which gets him to 5, which is 15 points. And then this one, because there's a black market reset, this triggers so now there's 2 guild hall actions left before everything goes to shit. So I probably have to, so now I have to go to the mines to get myself to these. And he goes to the guardhouse. So that means he frees people, which he doesn't. He sells the captured one, which he doesn't. He frees captured one, which he hasn't, and he gets rid. Oh, he actually can get rid of debts here. So he gets rid of these 2 debts. Gets 2 virtue. But there's now 6 coins in the tax stand. So what do? I probably have to build before that action is gone. So I build my carpenter's hut now, which costs me 3 clay, 1 stone, and 1 wood. Yes, I have some money left. And now it's Constantine's turn again, and he goes to the black market. He loses a virtue again, but gets 2 marble. Which is annoying. So I could trigger the end game if I want to, but I probably don't want to. What I want to do now is basically, so I could go. I could get my, well, if I trigger the end game, if I go to the guild hall, I trigger the end game. What I'd rather do is going to the king's storehouse now. There isn't anything left that I really want to build. I could build the well, of course, but I don't have enough resources for that. So I probably just want to get up the virtue to get more points from that, and I can do that relatively easily. So what I do now, I pay 1 coin to get myself 2 wood, because that's an ability I have on the merchant. So I have this merchant apprentice, which has this ability whenever I go to the king's storehouse, as an action I can take that. And then he goes to the town center. So he goes to the town center, captures the one with the most, which is nobody, and then captures the one from the mines, which is just the 1 lone people here. Then I go back to the king's storehouse, and I have 2 actions, and with these 2 actions I can pay a wood each to gain 2 virtues. So I'm back at 7. So now this is something now I can procedurally gonna do. Of course I could trigger the end game now, just to get myself another 3 points for 1 marble, but the exchange, well, yeah, it's 2 more points than I have now, so maybe it's something I want to do. So he goes to the tax stand, which is just getting him a marble, which is of course good. So he gets the tax stand, gets rid of all of that sweet money, and uses 2 virtue, then gains a marble So I could go. Let's go to the King's Storehouse again. So I don't have that much wood, so I pay 1 coin to get myself 3 wood. 2 wood, not 3 wood. And then I use I use both the last remaining actions to gain 2 more virtue. And then he goes again to the town center, which is good for me. Well, he then captures all of them. I think he should have captured them before. Oh well. Oh yeah, I think so. Shouldn't have captured them from the mines actually. Well, he would have captured him. He would have captured it now. So maybe I did something wrong here. I would have had only. So that's. No, I would have had 2 on there. So let's see. I did some mistakes here because I had 3 on here and 1 here. So I had 1. Oh no, it was equal. Yeah, it was equal. No, everything is correct. No, everything is because it was equal, and now it is not because I had 1 meeple when this was on, then there was 2 meeples when this came up, and then there was 3 meeples when another town center comes. Everything's correct. Everything's correct. So I did everything correct. Phew. So again, I think I do this 1 more time. And you will see in a minute. Because I want to get to the plus points and then trigger the end game if he doesn't trigger the end game. So now there's the possibility that he triggers the end game. No, he goes to the King's Storehouse, which is good. He gains 1 reputation or 1 virtue. So what I do now is actually I'm going to trigger the end game, which is going to be going to the guild hall, which I get rid 1 of these and my last building card to get up here, and I gain a virtue. So now it's triggers the end game. So he has 1 last turn, which he spends in going to the guardhouse. Well, he could actually. Well, what he can actually do is sell all of them into the prison, which gives him at least 1 more clay. So he is at 19 clay or 19 marble. And what I can do now is, as my last action, go also to the King's Storehouse and use 2 actions to sell these 2 wood to get in 2 more virtue, and that triggers the end game. So, or that finishes the game actually. So now there comes the scoring. So let's see. I have my beautiful handy dandy score sheet here, which I now need to fill out again with the AI and me. Oh, AI and me now. Let's do this again. AI and me, because I've written that all in a completely useless space here. So let's see. Scoring the AI is a little bit different. So the AI scores, of course, the cathedral, but he also gains points for every meeple he has on the cathedral. And the more difficult one just gets more points for that. So he usually gets 3 points, but I played with Constantine because I'm not there yet. So he gains 1 point for every meeple he has in the guild hall, and this time I think I managed to do a bit better because he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on there. So he gains basically 5 points from that, and that's his building points basically. I don't think he gains anything else from there, which is basically where I get all my points. Cathedral points, so he unfortunately gets 20 points from the cathedral because again he's at the top. Virtue, just gains 3 points from virtue. He doesn't have any debt anymore. From the marble, he has 19 marbles against 19 points. He doesn't have any coins. And oh, I forgot. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I think he get minus points here. And he doesn't get anything from people still captured. Maybe I should have gone and recaptured all my people. Oh well. So now where I get all my, well, let's add these together. So that's 20. That's 39 points, and plus that's 42, 47. Let's check that again. So that's 29 plus 39 plus 3 is 42, is 47 points. Do you think somewhere similar I had last time? Let's see. So me now, so from the building cards. So first I have the observatory, which unfortunately doesn't give me anything. But if I had one more marble more, I could have gained one more virtue, which would have given me 2 more points, but well. But I can add together all of my building points, so I gain all of these, which is actually so that's 3, 7, that's 10, that's 18, plus 5 is 23 points. But actually I get 4 more points, because for every carpenter I have, I get 1 more victory point, and I have 4 apprentices that has that symbol. So I get 4 more points. So let's recapture, let's recapitalize, because I just forgot what I had. So it's 10, 18, 23 plus 4 is 27 points in buildings. And that's how I get most of my points. So the cathedral, I get 7 points because I managed at least to get to step 3. I get also 3 points in virtue. I don't have any debt either. I get at least 1 point from the marble. I don't have any, not that much coins. Unfortunately, I lose some points again because I have 2 meeples in here, so this gives me minus 2 points. Which I think again isn't enough, because crap. I mean this. Oh no, so this is, oh Jesus, I'm way behind the AI. So that's 10 to that 27 would be 37, that's 38, and then I lose 2, so I'm back at 36. So I'm 11 points behind. Yeah, that didn't do well. I mean, even if I didn't lose the 2 points there, I would have still be at 38, which would be 9 points behind the AI. Yeah, it's kind of not so easy, I guess. And I couldn't use that power of Hugo that well. Yeah, maybe I should have built 1 more building. I mean, I can build up to 5 buildings, and I should have built probably 1 more. Or go more aggressively to the cathedral. I mean, the combo I had, or the engine I built with these 2 cards is probably very good, just because I can exchange that for virtue, which I need because I started 2 virtue, which gives me minus 7 points. So I was able from going from below here to up here just with that combo alone, which is very important. Yeah, I gained some of it through building the cathedral, but only after I get up there, so that's kind of important to get that. But I think I need to had 1 more building here. The wood market not, because this is a market. Yeah, but I mean, I need a very high pointer to build there. Something like, yeah, for example, the university here. But of course, it needs all 3 different kinds of things here. So yeah, I probably need one more building, but I mean, I'm 11 points behind, which I mean, that must be quite of a building to get there. And building, I mean, the problem also is that that's maybe something I need to check out in a different strategy, maybe, is to build more in the cathedral, because this also gets a lot of points, but of course it uses a lot of resources, which I use to build buildings. So you can either build a cathedral or build buildings. Yeah, so that's kind of sad. So yeah, lost again, but I had fun for 1.5 hours. I hope you had too. Yeah, we will see us maybe in another episode. See you then.